and TRETA. And I still need to update my... I missed this last game. I made a mistake. There we go. Fixed it this time. Fixed it this time. All right, let's talk about the QADD lineup here on the north spawn of Sea of Fortune. They have opted for Kremlin and Conqueror for their battleships. Des Moines, Napoli, Moskva, and Nevsky, a nice well-rounded cruiser lineup. 3 radars there. Daring and Zath, 2 very big Hydro destroyers. That's a Z-52 and a Vampire Deuce.
Well, and you mentioned Hydro destroyers. All 3 of them have Hydro, so I mean they're well protected.
Right.
Of course.
It looks like we're doing a quick restart here. I'm seeing QADD firing at their own Z-52, and their ships are already slowing down. Maybe no. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot.
So over on the TRETA...
Talk to me about TRETA. Yeah.
TRETA side, we've got Conqueror, Montana for the battleships. We've got Des Moines, Napoli, dual Moskva for the cruisers, and a Gearing and double Daring for their destroyers. And it looks to me like they are going for, at the start at least, a balanced deployment. No. I think that they are going sea heavy, and they are putting 3 assets to A.
Does look like we're going sea heavy here on the TRETA side. I'm seeing Napoli, Moskva, Daring, and Montana.
Right.
The Des Moines on the 6 line, and that's Reichschauer. He might be moving up to that island on the south side of B, because from there his radar can cover the entirety of B and a chunk of C.
Right. That would be a very smart place to put himself. It does expose himself to crossfire if, say, the Conqueror manages to get to Charlie 9, 8 borderline there, somewhere around there. And
we'll see.
Yeah, and Rice is forced back far enough. But you're right. It's a very good opening position for Des Moines. Alternately, that Des Moines could have gone to Foxtrot 5, kind of where the Daring is.
Some Conqueror HE shells falling in on Hormons, Montana. Only one of them connecting. Nothing major there.
Yeah, you just... The thing about that is, when you do that, if you get yourself spotted, you kind of give up a lot for not too much in return.
Now, Reichschauer has just put up his radar. They're spotting Floaties' Z in the top of the B cap.
Yep.
Floaties looks like probably going to bail out of there, I'm guessing. They are going to prevent him from capping the point. He's going to take a little bit of chip damage. Nothing catastrophic so far.
Yep.
One thing I noticed about the Z-52 and the Vampire Deuce, I don't think either one of them have survivability experts, Zath, on the QADD side.
You know, I don't have all those hit points memorized. It'd be nice if there was a way for the game to just say, hey, this is what the guy's probably taken. But you're probably right on that front. Now, GamerCamp, interestingly enough, has decided not to use his radar to detect Oppression 7's Daring. I would have expected this as soon as the Daring popped the smoke, but...
Maybe, but there's kind of no need just yet. For starters, who all would have shots on him? He has no shots on the Daring from his position.
The Conqueror and the possibly could.
Fair, but if I'm Floaties, I'm not excited about exposing myself by opening fire with my guns.
Right. No, Floaties would definitely not want to shoot. I would agree with you there.
So I think they're saving the radar for a more important stretch where the Daring is actually contesting the cap. But they've certainly traded better. Oppression got off. Reichschauer took 0 HP, and both the Des Moines and the Z-52 of QADD got beat up there.
Now, speaking of getting beat up, while you've been talking about that, the Conqueror Sandaria just smacked Matthias's Daring.
See this?
He's being forced back a little bit. Yeah, I'm surprised that he took the hit that he did. He's continuing to, do some cheeky firing from within the smoke. And I think he's decided it's not worth it anymore, and he's turning away.
Looks like they're trying to bring Graysbeard's Nevsky's back in close enough to Texas Daring, but Montana shells are arriving.
Yep,
this
right now.
Could be fatal.
It's almost fatal.
Oh my goodness, it's nearly fatal. Graves survives, but takes a huge hit right there.
That's what we were talking about with those comfortable guns from the Montana doing work.
Absolutely. QADD does bag A. They'll start moving out to an early lead on points, but very much not trading well early. A couple of big hits here on the risk of losing a cruiser on the 8 line already.
Yep. Graysbeard just took another hit. He is trying to heal now. But clearly TRETA wants this guy dead. They've called him out as the focus target. And everybody who can is shooting at him.
You've put that much effort into it. You might as well get him more of the Montana shells, but they're going to mostly fall astern as
They all
he's
fall
probably
short.
dark now.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. They can still spot
No,
him, actually.
yeah, he is still spotted. That's correct.
Oh, okay. He's continuing to fire. Now he's firing at Matthias's daring once again.
Well, why not? Matthias is spotted, and you've got an opportunity to, if you can't take him out completely, at least, put the pressure on him.
Keep putting pressure on him.
Now,
I mean, absolutely.
Matthias does pop his fancy heal. So, you know, he ain't going down anytime soon. Floaties is back where he was originally, under radar again, under attack by Oppression 7's daring. Plus Rice Shower's Des Moines now.
Maybe a bit of an overly aggressive mistake here. He's giving up a lot of HP. They've still never held this cap.
Nope. Another big hit there. Here's some more hits coming from Oppression 7. Rice Shower. Pablo the Hunter's shells coming in.
Floaties may survive. May manage to extract his ship. Maybe not. Down to 1,000 HP. Beaches himself and goes out.
Wow. That's oof right there. I almost felt like he dodged the wrong way because he dodged into the firing arc of the Montana and the Moskva.
He did indeed. Des Moines now was on triple fires. 2 of them have now since expired. Still on a bow fire here. 25K as Oppression 7 is going to be largely free to move up and bag this cap kind of at his leisure. If you're Gamer, you could radar him, but what good is it really going to do?
You cannot radar. Gamer actually radared. It's on cooldown. Another 35 seconds until he has the ability to radar again.
That's going to allow TRETA to pick up the B cap pretty much uncontested. They've got a lead now in points on the back of the ship kill. They're going to continue. They're going to start growing that lead here because they're going to have the cap control to do it.
Yep. Rice Shower actually arcing his shells over this island to hit Deimos' Kremlin just a couple of times. I kind of like that. It's kind of like a, you didn't say the magic word. And look at Gusta in the Conqueror all the way down on Hotel 2, just sitting there. Oh, Gamer Kemp taken out by the Montana now.
Yep. Gamer Kemp sits there long enough. The Monty finally gets his number, putting 16-inch shells right through his deck.
Yep, and he's got that scout plane up too, and that's another reason why you take the Montana. Extends that range, extends the angle, and those shells had an in-flight meal on the way to their target.
They did indeed. TRETA making a really strong, very well-supported, well-organized play to defend and secure the B cap. That's going to free those ships up now to do, well, other mean things. As you see now, Ken Sulu's gearing and Oppression's daring, rotating over to start farming Pinks, Beards, Vampires, Deuce here.
I like Bacon Yo is no more. Finds himself fried by the Napoli secondaries.
Bacon definitely gets fried inside the C cap. 3 ships down now is QADD as TRETA is just putting the screws to these guys.
Absolutely. So on this map, it's very common. You have to make a decision. Do you want the east side and / middle, or do you want the west side? Because it's very difficult for the west side to reinforce the middle, or the middle to reinforce the west side.
I mean, at this stage, if you're TRETA, you don't really have to do much, but just hold what you've got. Like Rice Shower's Des Moines is getting kind of pounded right now. Kind of doesn't need to. They've moved Pinks into the cap, which I'd like. It's at least going to deny the points, and they're gonna force Rice Shower out. The shells continue to fall on Rice Shower. He puts his radar up, but it's going to take somebody else is going to have to shoot at Pinks because Shower doesn't have it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Mateos now being shot at and giving up a little bit of hit points. I don't think he needed to allow himself to be shot at like that, but okay.
Yeah, Mateus needs to be careful. He's playing a very dangerous game on only 2,200 HP.
You're playing a very dangerous game, Captain.
That's right. The Conqueror could take a pot shot and wipe him out, and, you know, a couple of quick kills, and QADD's back in this. So if I'm TRETA, I'm not, like, why risk it?
Yep. Rice Shower now being forced to back up. Oppression 7 doing a nice job of smoking him to try to get him in cover, which is happening. So that's good. He's saving his teammate. I like it.
Oppression 7 bringing that little short duration daring smoke, but it's enough duration for Rice Shower to keep retreating. Conqueror was fishing for him, but came up with nothing. Or is it the Nevsky? I'm not sure, but it at least breaks line of sight long enough for him to get a breather. QADD really kind of struggling now. They don't have any presence at sea. They do have a little bit of influence at the B cap, given the Vampire's position. Conqueror and the Nevsky off to the north. TRETA doing a great job preserving the health of their ships that are wounded. That's mainly Matthias's Daring and Rice Showers Des Moines.
Yep. Deimos now coming under attack. Just popped his DCP. And Pink's beard is detected now.
Ooh.
Oppression
big
7
shots on
spots him.
Pinks. I think they picked him up on the surface from the Daring, yeah.
Yep. He's gonna back out of there. I don't think anybody really has an arc on him anymore. Nope, never mind.
Somebody just did.
Ah,
The
Ken
Moskva
Su.
radar?
Ken Su
Oh
in the
my
gearing.
goodness. Ken Su picks him up. A 4-ship lead now for TRETA, as they've just done a masterful job of assassinating all of the QADDs.
Yeah, we kind of forgot that he was there, didn't we?
DDs. Yeah, we kind of did. Well, I mean, the A cap has been in the hands of QADD all games, so it's felt a little bit like Ken has mainly been doing torpedo and spotting work.
Yes, but did you
he's been
notice?
doing really good torpedo and spotting work.
Well, and did you notice, though, they didn't seed the entire map. They seeded the cap, but they still stayed there.
Oof.
Ken Sulu just got whacked
Yeah,
at the
big hit
Moskva
there.
radar. And he's going to go down. I don't think there's any way that he's going to be able to get out of here.
I'm pretty sure that once the Moskva reloads,
Yeah.
he is dead.
Yeah, keep honking, I'm reloading. There he goes.
He does, indeed. QADD picking up their first cap, but feels a little bit like pissing into the wind here. Well, they're down 350 points, and they don't really have any board control to speak of. It's going to be very difficult for them to come back. In fact, Montana shells arriving on Flying Squid from downtown.
Yep.
A 20K salvo from Hormon.
And that takes
over in
out
the C-cap.
Squid's engines, and his DCP is down for another 40 seconds. So if Squid is detected again, which
Looks like
doesn't
he's
look
got
like he will
last
be.
stand. He's able to turn
Yeah.
around. QADD putting up a hell of a fight, but TRETA having all the control right there. Grace Beard taking another big hit from Hormon at closest range.
So this is the hard part. How do you finish the enemy without losing ships yourself?
Yeah, once you go down ships, it becomes imperative
Pablo.
that you make a play, but man.
Pablo's in trouble. He's healing. He's no longer detected. Very close. He could have gone down there. But
Two different TRETA ships on incredibly low HP. Pablo does go down.
yeah, Conqueror gets him.
Centauria's Conqueror gets some shells in. That's points that QADD needs desperately.
That
If they
is-
get back Matthias's gearing, they have a slim chance of getting back into this.
That's right. It's what I like to call a time extension when I play random
Yes.
battles.
The lead now down to around 300 points or so here for TRETA. They're trying to farm out the Moskva. That's Flying Squid. They should be able to do this. And there he goes.
There he goes. So at this point, if you're Deimos, do you just hit W and say to hell with this, or?
I mean, he's seen one rack of gearing torps go by, but I'm sure Oppression is not. He's saving the second rack for exactly that kind of thing. Because remember, Daring's torpedo reload is not very good.
Mm-hmm.
It is slow-ish on the best days. But it looks like that might be the move that Deimos is making.
Yep, forced a
Oppression
DCP
now
again.
Puts one torpedo into the water, saving the other 4. Here they come.
He wants to see,
One
is he
lone
going to turn?
That's right, one lone torpedo.
One lone torpedo. Yes.
Going to pass by Deimos.
Doesn't matter.
Isn't even going to survive to make the turn. That's going to do it here. 960 points, 30 seconds on the timer here. TRETA's going to win this game.
That's right. That's right. 20 seconds. No!
Looking
Time extension. Matheos dies.
What? Time extent? They finally gagged the Daring. I'm surprised he messed up. Look at that.
Yeah, right
Little
there.
surprising there.
Nevsky just got that one hit probably right through that island.
Well, and now the Conqueror pushing up and aggressively pushing Hormon, but the Conqueror's, that's Sindari's about to have a Des Moines on his flank.
If he knows
That's not
this,
going to feel very comfortable.
if he knows this, he could
Does
be
he?
ready.
Probably doesn't. He doesn't.
I don't think he
no
does,
idea that
no.
ship is there. He doesn't. I'm looking at it from his perspective. He has no idea that Des Moines He is where he is.
Let's see.
I think
Yep.
what's going to happen is Sindari is going to get farmed out for the remainder of his health, and that will be the game.
Absolutely. Minute and a half.
No, it's not going to take that long.
He found
Ooh,
him.
He had AP in the barrel.
He was
Had
ready.
AP in the
Oh!
barrel. Oh my goodness! He gets the kill.
Beautiful
But not
shot.
Not before the Montana wipes out Gracebeard Nevsky.
Yep. And that's the
Still,
ending
though,
right there.
Sindaria, what a great game he played in that Conqueror.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, our next
TRETA
game is already ready, by the way.
Go ahead. All right, well, TRETA looking like the top 16 team from last event, so I'm sure we'll see them again. They are the winner here on Sea of Fortune.
That's right. We are looking now for